Do you smell what the 3D Wrestling Podcast is cooking? My name is DJ, and I am your forever WWE champion.
And I am the People's Champion, the most electrifying man in podcasting. And my name is Derek.
Hey, man. Hey, this is the podcast.
This is a podcast.
About wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, let's just get to it, man. I'm dressed in my finest rock attire. Okay? The Rock on SmackDown comes out. It seems like we're getting a combination of Hollywood and 1998 and possibly corporate rock, like all just mashed into this one person. How do you feel?
I am elated to see it. I'm so happy to see it. That version of The Rock, 1998 corporate heel Rock, is what got me into wrestling.
Got you into wrestling. I was just going to say, didn't it get you into wrestling?
Got me into wrestling at like 3-4 years old. So
electrifying.
Seeing that was like peak nostalgia for me.
Have you ever seen, like, I don't know if you have memories of that, seen him live at that point?
Unfortunately, no. I didn't start going to live WWE shows until he was already retired.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember going to Monday Night Raw at Continental Airlines Arena.
That must have been way back.
Way back. Throwback. Continental Airlines Arena, there's still pictures, which I still had, but I don't personally hold them. Mm-hmm. But pictures of him, Austin. There's pictures of Kane.
Oh, like, you was at the prime WWE.
Oh,
okay.
Out there. And then the next year at, what was that, King of the Ring? I want to say 99 was in Continental. I have to double check that. I don't know for sure. But I was also at that show. I've been going to shows since I was 3 or 4 years old.
I wish I could say that. I didn't start going to WWE shows until I was like a teenager, so I missed all that.
What was your first WWE show? Do you remember?
My first WWE show was SmackDown around the time, I think like Randy Orton was on SmackDown, stuff like that. I think Bray Wyatt was on the show too.
So this is later.
This is later.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
This is like definitely PG era WWE. Yeah.
I remember me and Jerron went to a SmackDown show at Prudential Center, and Chris Jericho came out, and this little kid in front of us was like falling asleep, and all of Chris Jericho's pyro hit, and this kid jumped and started crying, and it was the funniest thing in the world, because he's a loser for that.
I do remember when I went to my first show, I didn't realize how hot it gets when Kane comes out.
Bro.
No matter where you are in the arena, you feel it. You feel that wave of heat just hit you.
It's intense.
I can only imagine how terrifying it feels for people in the front row. Probably Kane himself.
Lord, true.
It has. True. You feel it. It really is an experience.
Man.
But yeah, seeing The Rock come back and call people trailer park trash. I don't think he called anybody a Rudy Poo Candy ass, but he might as well have. Seeing that 1998 Rock was just. It brought me back to my childhood. Just exactly that. By the way, we did not plan this out. Wearing these Rock shirts, completely untalked about. Just happened. It just happened.
Podcast bros. But there's some speculation online that The Rock might be playing double agent here. I don't know, man. Couple things people have pointed out. First thing is that during that promo, he says, and he turns, right? Which is somebody who did theater, right? Everything you do is a choice that you're making to tell the story.
Beyond him, even just the production side, for most of the promo, it was very front-facing of just The Rock during this promo, but...
Until he said, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you, and it seems like he points at Roman.
And the camera does turn to show Roman.
You leave WrestleMania what you are, and that is a loser. I don't know. What say you? Tell me.
it's interesting. At first, I thought it was a little bit of reaching. I think it was people being just very excited about the segment and just like, picking pieces out. But there are like a lot of points about that. Like we said, when it came to the Rock purposely pointing at Roman Reigns in that direction, as well as the camera showing Roman Reigns, that does seem a little bit more deliberate than just people nitpicking something happening.
Also,
so I think there might be something to it.
Also, do you think he's going to take over the bloodline? That's a future question, but like, just overall story-wise, because I've seen some speculation of what's going to happen is he's going to build his own, and you're going to get that free agent Jacob Fatu and a couple, maybe Solo goes with him, and what you're going to get is Rock's bloodline versus the OG bloodline, like, and Jay's gonna come back and join Roman and help him, but as a face.
I actually like that idea. I like it a lot, but if I had to be honest, I don't think it'll go on that far. I think The Rock may have as much fun as he's going to have with it now, but I do not think this Rock heel run is going to last even beyond WrestleMania. I think he's very conscious of his image.
Oh, so you don't think this is gonna
last? No.
He's gonna... Okay.
I think businessman Dwayne Johnson does not want to present himself as a villain. I don't think he wants his character to go on as a villain for any extended period of time. I think he's going to have fun. He's going to play the hits. He's going to come out in his fun, loud Versace shirts and like play all the hits that we love from 1998 and 2003 and all that fun stuff. But I don't think it's going to last much longer it's going to last much longer than WrestleMania.
So we're not getting a Roman Reigns face turn anytime soon. Probably not.
But that's also where that comes. Do you believe that Rock and Roman, when that does happen, and it's going to happen, do you think Roman Reigns is going to be a babyface?
He should.
He should.
However, he should probably beat Rock as the biggest heel in the company.
Interesting.
Like, just Roman being this bloodline. I'll start with this. Roman is going to be a real nastier motherfucker because he's going to lose his title.
When you lose that title, I think that's going to be the big turn where we see where this story is going to go. Whether it's because a face turn, whether it drives Roman Reigns crazy and turns into this like sadistic monster, like that's where we're really going to see it.
This is what I see. He loses his title, right? We already saw in the tree, the bloodline tree, family tree. Tribal chief is not by his name.
It's not.
He's gonna try to go after the highest point you can possibly be. I think he's gonna be sadistic. I think he's gonna go crazy. I think he's gonna be a monster, and he's gonna go after The Rock.
Okay.
That's where Roman kind of needs to go. I think his story needs to be pushed that direction. Because now he isn't the head of the table.
He's not the breadwinner for the WWE. He's not the champion. He's nothing. He's just Joe.
But get a title like High Chief now. Like I said, it has to be Tribal Combat. But you get that name and different story.
That's when that match does happen, by the way, and we could talk about this a lot more like when we get closer to it. That could even be a year from now. I wanted that match to be everything everyone wanted Roman and Jay to be. I want to see as many of the Anawais that you can get sitting.
I kind of just want the whole, just give them the whole front row.
Yeah, and I don't care what you're doing. Put Nia Jax out there, get Ava out there. Like I want them sitting there. No matter what storyline you got going on, this is about the family. This is important. Like let's just feel
for sure. Yeah, man. Also during that segment though, just to stay with it, at the end, where he says he's going to, I'm joining the bloodline, and they all go up and put their ones. So he does that. I mean, man, is that also a telltale sign? He puts up the L. He doesn't put up the 1. He puts up an L.
Maybe it was me just enjoying the moment. I just saw it as him not paying enough attention to know the same pose everybody's supposed to do for the bloodline. But maybe there is supposed to be significance to it. Maybe it is an indication of...
I think he knows damn well what that is.
Because it did frustrate me a little bit. I'm like, bro, it just doesn't look uniform. Everybody putting their ones up and you got this, you got your thumb. You got to tuck that thumb, bro. Come on, what are you doing? But if it was intentional, that was a very nice, subtle thing. It was.
Just saying. Well, since we're talking about The Rock, right, and we're getting classic Rock, right? We're getting 98 Rock in his nicest shirts. What's your favorite overall just Rock moment? It could be in the ring. It could be outside the ring. What is your favorite Rock moment?
Favorite Rock moment? There's so many. Easily my favorite iteration of The Rock is Corporate Rock. All my favorite memories are specifically from that one era. But if I had to say one specific Rock moment that's like head and shoulders above all else, it's probably when, this is going to sound kind of sick, but when he threw Stone Cold Steve Austin off of a bridge into the ocean and threw, what looked like throwing the Smoking Skull belt in there with him.
That's a good moment.
That's
a classic moment.
Yeah.
What
about yours?
I have 2 moments. One's in ring and one's a backstage segment.
Okay.
So, I don't know why. It just plays in my head constantly, almost every day. Is Farouk talking, right? And him just next to him, just mouthing. And just...
He just rolls his eyes.
Yo, one of my favorite moments of just like, he stills, just by these subtle movements and facial expressions, he stills the segment.
He stole that segment.
My favorite in-ring moment is him sliding across the ring to hit a people's elbow.
Probably the most iconic people's elbow.
Like, I might replay that 5 to 10 times a week. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Easily the best people's elbow.
It's great. I talk about it constantly. Because it's such a funny moment. Like, who the hell else could do that? Nobody.
He just thought, and apparently he just thought of it right then and there. I think he said, like, during this segment while he was in the ring, he noticed the canvas was a little, like, slippery, I guess, from, like, the oil that the wrestlers has. So he just thought,
let me slide. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm excited about this Rock run.
I'm excited to see more of it.
I think, he said, he's playing a long game, so I think him and Roman will happen next year, hopefully at Mania in Vegas. Praying for Vegas. We'll find out April. But hopefully it's in Vegas.
This man really wants to go back to Vegas.
I do want to go back to Vegas. Vegas was fun. Let's talk about Vegas real quick. Why don't we, huh? Vegas is fun, okay? There's activities for everybody, right? There's good food out there.
Yes.
I had some really good tacos.
From where?
When we got off the plane, because you guys got off on a different plane, so you guys got off earlier, we went to, I remember the name of it? Let me ask our producer. Producer, do you remember the name of the taco place we went to?
I do not.
You do not.
When they remember, I'll edit it in somewhere here. We'll
Listen.
write it.
It was by the airport.
It wasn't too far from the airport.
Okay.
And the tacos were really good.
They were really good.
I had In-N-Out Burger first time when we touched down. Didn't like it.
Another thing I don't like. I don't like In-N-Out. Overrated.
It's so overrated. I do not like In-N-Out.
I think it's great.
Oh, really? Our producer loves it.
Yeah, producers over here just, I love In-N-Out. No, In-N-Out was trash. It's overrated.
I didn't like it.
And I'll cut a promo on In-N-Out right now. Listen. In-N-Out, step your fucking game up. All right? There's other burger joints out here doing it better.
Like Shake Shack.
Love Shake Shack, huh? I'll even prefer Wendy's over you. How about that? Huh? That's a bold statement.
You know what we do? Like Usos like promo.
I like it.
Like
it.
Wendy's.
Lockdown.
Shake Shack.
Lockdown.
McDonald's.
Lockdown.
That's not a very place. Burger King. I don't even like
Lockdown.
I don't like Burger King. I don't like Burger King either.
But the Whopper, on occasion, gets you through the day.
Yeah, it's like a Whopper could do, right?
Right?
Anything is better than In-N-Out.
I'm going to go with that statement also. Yeah. Also, Vegas has some really good dispensaries. And not saying I was high during my whole trip in Vegas. However, I was high during my trip in Vegas. In addition to that, though, gambling's kind of fun.
When you're winning.
When you're winning.
The casino ate my $20 and I walked right out.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Nah. The producer and I.
We
were on fire the entire weekend.
Yeah, I lost $20 and I was like...
Gotta clean this one up.
Yep.
I'm saying if you would have played another 5, though, you would have hit.
I feel like that's what gambling addicts think.
Once you hit 50, you start winning.
Not me. I did a clean $30.
That was my mistake. I never hit 50.
That's what it was. I had a good time, though. I'm excited to go back. I'm excited to go back.
It was fun.
You got to go see the mountains, right?
Yes.
How was that?
It was really nice. It was a drive and it was very cold, but once you're there, it's really nice.
Speaking of cold, you took a cold plunge, essentially.
I did.
Multiple times, actually.
Yes. They're refreshing. I don't care what nobody says.
They're nice.
They're fun. They're good for you. They feel really good.
God.
I hate to be that podcast that advocates for cold plunges, but they're good.
I have no problem being that podcast that advocates for cold plunges. Do it. You won't regret it.
All those little sponsors that sponsor the podcast that do shit like that, sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Blue
Cold
Chew?
plunge.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Come on.
Manscaped?
I get hard.
Let's get it. Better
I'll
help.
shave it.
Better help. Let's get it.
I'll talk to a therapist.
Exactly.
Hey. Better help. Cold. I don't know. 3D.
Call
Something
3D,
like that.
I don't know.
Well, actually, we don't have a code yet, so please don't put that in.
Get some help.
It just reminds me of the Michael Jordan commercial.
Get some help.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Get some help. BetterHelp.com.
Do better.
And acknowledge that Cody Rhodes is going to win at WrestleMania 40 in Philly. We will be in Philly that weekend for sure. Come see us. We don't have a booth set up. I was about to plug WrestleCon. I'm not working there. We're going, though.
We'll probably be there. For free.
Yeah, for free.
Actually, if not for free, we'll be
No,
paying.
I mean, we're paying.
But we'll be there.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure. We'll be at Wale Mania.
Oh, we gotta be at Wale Mania.
Oh, come on.
Most definitely.
Holla at us. I'll be the guy in the Scott Hall shirt. It's one of a kind, though.
I'll be the guy spitting game at Samantha Irvin, so don't bother me.
That's a good... Listen. You love Samantha Irvin.
I love her.
She has a man, though.
I don't know what that has to do with
Welcome to a new segment called Can He Fight, Though? Can he fight, though? Is there a wrestler you think you can take in a fight?
I got a 2-part answer. Do I think I could fight Ricochet? No. He'll probably beat my ass, but we do crazy things for love. He'll probably jump on the wall, do a backflip, kick me on the way down. Like, I can't take him.
But will you fight him?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll fight him.
Okay. All right.
But a wrestler I think I can fight. Maybe there's a little bit of hatred here in why I think I can fight him, because I kind of want to. Sammy Guevara. I feel like I could beat his ass.
I fucking hate Sammy Guevara.
I feel like I could swing on Sammy Guevara. I feel like I could beat his ass.
Yo, do you have a reason you hate Sammy Guevara?
No.
No reason at all.
Or if I did, I don't remember anymore.
Neither do I, but...
I hate him.
He
I hate
just
his
has
guts.
a hateable
I hate his
face.
face.
Hate his face.
I hate his face.
God, I hate his face.
What about you? Who do you think you could beat up?
JD McDonough. JD McDonough.
Okay.
I'm
Follow-up
actually...
question. Do you want to beat up JD McDonough?
I don't, but I just feel like his head is the biggest target.
He has a hard face to miss if you're swinging.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're swinging, it's hard to miss.
Crazy thing is, I'm a J.D. McFadden fan. I like Jordan Devlin, okay? I thought he was cool, right? He's the Irish ace, right? Trained under Finn Balor.
Yes.
Right? I love Ireland, okay? However...
Head like a Funko Pop.
Yes, he has a punchable head. And that's what I want to do. I just want to punch it. Yeah. So, man, R-Truth is great.
R-Truth is fantastic.
He's been killing it with these t-shirts. Which made me think, what are some of your favorite wrestling t-shirts? And I don't want to hear the classic NWO. Like, what is your favorite wrestling t-shirt?
That's such a good question. What's my favorite wrestling t-shirt? I probably have a couple. One off rip is one that I own. It's my holy grail. I always stitch a picture of it here. It's like a 1997 vintage DX Shawn Michaels t-shirt.
Wow.
And there's nothing crazy about it. It's just Shawn Michaels hitting his pose. On the back is the DX logo. On the bottom it says Shawn Michaels. But there's just something about that shit that just looks so fire to me. When it comes to big WWE merch, that's a big one that was for me. It's Stone Cold, but it's not the Austin 316 shirt. It's one, I'm not even sure the name of it. I'll probably put a picture of that as well here. It's one where half of his face is him and the other half is an X-ray and it's a skull.
I know what shirt
love that shirt.
About. I know what shirt.
I love that shirt so much.
Man, can I ask you, how much was that vintage Shawn Michaels shirt?
$90. I spent $90 on that t-shirt that probably cost $15 at the time. I'm not mad about it. I needed it.
It's fire.
Yeah, just gave them my money and said don't argue with me.
Listen, please, just give me the shirt now before I change my mind.
Exactly. Take my money
me,
before I change my mind.
Wow. Okay, I got a shirt recently I really like. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Razor Ramon, Scott Hall fan. I mean, the bad guy was just too cool.
He's too cool.
He was just too cool. So I
too
had
sweet. Sorry, I had to do that.
No, that's fine. I had to get this Bad Guys Last Forever shirt, Razor Ramon, which is really dope.
Okay. I
like that. Man, there's so many good fucking shirts out there. Classic. Oh, also, part of the clique. I think my all-time favorite vintage shirt, and I don't have it in possession, and one day I will. It is the Triple H red stamp, postage stamp shirt. Oh God, I think it's just a classic shirt.
That's so far because it kind of looks like it's blood dripping a little bit too. It looks so fire.
Oh,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I love it.
Can you stitch that in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, love that shirt. Great. Just great time. Also, early DX when that shirt came out. Man, that was good.
Triple H always had a lot of fire merch.
Fire merch.
He always had a lot of fire merch.
You know what? Attire though, I've always enjoyed Triple H's attire. I like the long pants look he used to have in the 90s. Hated the fucking biker shorts though, right? Fucking biker. That was a bad time. When he was all bloated and shit.
Hot take.
Ooh.
I like the biker shorts.
Ah! Oh my God.
I'm the one.
What?
I'm the one. I'm the only person in the world. I like the biker shorts.
More fire, more flames over there.
I like the biker shorts.
No.
It was a look. It was different.
I hated it.
Everybody and their mama hates it. I know. I'm the only one that likes it.
Hated it.
I liked it. I thought something different.
Hated it. Man. Let me say. Sorry. I lost my train of thought, so I'm just so happy.
Keep it going?
Yes, you can. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool with you. What's the movie you can take?
Yeah.
All right. So, Derek, in social media, is there a wrestling move you think you can take and you think you'll be totally fine?
Are we talking kayfabe or in reality? Because if in reality, I could say something stupid like the Cobra.
I don't know. Getting punched in the throat hurts.
It does hurt. I feel like he misses a lot. I feel like he mostly gets them in the chest a lot of the time. A wrestling move that I feel like I could take. For me, I grew up with an older brother, so I was on the receiving end of a lot of wrestling moves. So I feel like I've built up a pretty decent immunity to a lot of moves. Took a lot of power bombs, a lot of RKOs, But one move that I think I could take and not succumb to, ankle lock.
Really?
That was my brother's specialty. He used to put me in ankle lock a lot, and I never tapped out because I ain't no bitch. So, ankle lock. I could take the ankle lock.
Man, I did when, like, I was younger, like, all dumbass little kids. Tried to do, like, backyard wrestling, in-house wrestling stuff.
You tried it at home?
Yeah. As a kid. Me and a lot of the friends from, the homies from the hood, as they would say, we were just doing a lot of dumb wrestling moves and stuff and having matches. We went out and purchased titles, and we would put them on the line and all this stuff. We had a ladder match this one time.
Y'all had a ladder match with what? A real ladder?
Actually, it was in our friend's house, so we didn't have a ladder. We had a stack of chairs stacked on top of each other, and we taped the title to the ceiling.
I love that.
And it might have been the most hectic match I've ever been a part of in terms of, like, that, because at one point my friend was on the chair, somebody hits him, and, like, not even on purpose, on accident, he literally falls through a table. Literally fell through a table.
A real table?
A real table. Stayed out. Kept the kayfabe the entire match. I just want you guys to know, I won that match, too. I won that match.
You're the forever champion.
I'm fucking forever champion. But a move that I know I won't succumb to because it's just, I feel like I've been in it enough. The Walls of Jericho.
It's funny because that was my go-to as a kid. That was my finisher.
Really?
Yeah.
I was a big sweet chin music guy. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, I can catch you with a kick at any point. Bruh, it's over. I can catch some. Come on. I think it's one of the greatest finishers.
It is, most definitely.
Like,
the best finishers are the ones you can hit out of nowhere.
And you can hit on anyone.
Anyone.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I just thought of one. One that not only I probably could take, I probably want to take.
What's that?
The rear view.
Yeah. I mean, Tony Storm does it.
Naomi does it.
Sky Blue could do it.
I don't know if she does it, but I'm welcome to try it from Jade. She could try it.
Anna Jay.
Nia
Jax.
I'll probably just make a list at this point.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey.
What are we talking about here?
I forgot.
Well, that's been a fun. No, man. So yeah. So the rear view is one of those moves, huh?
Yeah.
What's a move you absolutely do not want to take? How about that?
The stink face from Rikishi.
Okay. You heard it here first. The stink face? I don't want to take the Bronco Buster.
Oh my god, that's like two sides of the same shitty coin.
I don't want to take that. I don't.
Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Or Viscera's finisher when he was
when he'll just be humping niggas.
The world's largest sex machine.
500 pounds doing
just
that.
humping you in the ring.
Didn't Matt Hardy get hit with that move?
I think so. That was not good.
He used to do that shit in SmackDown versus Raw.
That was a bad time.
Great
game.
Yeah. Great game. Weird time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Wow. So, I have a question. You ever play the game Would You Rather?
From time to time.
From time to time? In high school?
Yeah.
Yeah? With the girls?
Yeah.
Well, you doing it with me. So, so my Would You Rather question is, would you rather not have Brock beat Kofi or Brock Lesnar not beat the streak? Now, I'm asking you this because it seems like we're erasing Brock Lesnar from history.
I was going to say, first off, who the fuck is Brock? Because Roman Reigns broke the streak.
Counterpoint, who the fuck is Griff Garrison? Who the fuck is Griff Garrison, man? I don't know. But yeah, we are erasing Brock from WWE lore and WWE history, apparently. So,
what would I have rather happened? For me, this is actually kind of an easy one. I would have much rather Brock Lesnar break the streak than end Kofi Kingston's title reign. It was so sad how it happened. To this day, it bothers me. It's up there with Triple H beating Booker T at WrestleMania 19. The way that happened, that like really bothers me. Kofi Kingston, what he lose, like 18 seconds? It was terrible.
Craziness.
What about you?
Well, I cried when the streak ended. Real tears, like not.
It's still real to you, damn it.
You remember that black dude they did the close up of, and niggas' glasses are crooked and shit.
Eyes bugging out.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't like that. I was like shocked, and then tears started coming down my face. With that being said, though, I think I'm gonna have to go with him ending Kofi's reign. It's just every time we get a black champion, here comes Brock fucking Lesnar.
It's always Brock.
Always Brock, man.
That's a crazy stat. Every black WWE champion.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Well, that's my conspiracy. That Brock Lesnar, anytime there's a black champion, Brock Lesnar would be there to combat that.
Speaking of conspiracies.
Oh, shit. You got a conspiracy for me, dog?
Have you heard a conspiracy going on this week about the Ultimate Warrior?
I have not. Please enlighten me.
People have been saying this week on social media that there's a conspiracy that the Ultimate Warrior was poisoned at the Hall of Fame in 2014. I guess, yeah, WrestleMania weekend, the same weekend The Undertaker lost his streak was broken. And that Ultimate Warrior was poisoned at the Hall of Fame and died 2 days later. But that would be 2 days later. Yeah, 2 days later after Raw. What say you? Think there's anything to it? I think Vince McMahon wanted to take out the Ultimate Warrior, wanted to fuck with him, stick it to him one last time.
I think Vince has done a lot of terrible things. Killing the Ultimate Warrior is just a wild ass thing to put on Vince.
You don't think he'll do that? Kill the man and then hire his wife?
No. Now that I think about it.
Well, now that we know.
Now that I think about it.
Well, now that we know what Vince McMahon does with the women he hires, maybe there is something.
Maybe there's something to that. But I don't think he did that. All
Killing
that other shit, he did that shit.
Oh, yeah.
But killing the Ultimate Warrior?
Killing the Ultimate Warrior.
It's crazy. Crazy thought. Do you believe that, actually?
No, but it's one of the funniest stories I've heard in a while. That you invite a man to put him in the Hall of Fame to pour something in his drink.
There's so many wrestling conspiracies out there.
That's one of the crazier ones.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, I would like to say that this has been a podcast. I, your forever WWE champion, and fly rock guy, DJ.
And I'm still the people's champion. My name is Derek.
And, Derek, listen, Mania's coming up. Guys, if you're watching, social media, TikTok, Instagram, we will be in Philly. Hopefully you see us.
Hopefully we see you.
We'll say what's up. And, I mean, there's a lot of good events going on.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And we will be there. Before we leave, is there one you're, like, extra excited to go to?
Probably Wale Mania. I think that's for any pro wrestling fan, especially as like a black wrestling fan. I feel like that's something everybody needs to experience. It's the most fun experience I've ever had as a wrestling fan. Easily Wale Mania.
Oh God!
What about you?
Yeah, I'm also going with Wale Mania, for many reasons, but I'm also going to. Why'd you laugh? That's so funny about me going to Wale Mania.
Just curious what those reasons were, but.
You think Jada Parker gonna be at Wale Mania this year?
Exactly. You're asking real questions.
Do you think she's gonna be there? Like, I know Nikita Lyons gonna be there. She's injured again, by the way. So prayers and wishes to Nikita Lyons. You know,
all these bad bitches that Shawn Michaels hiring, they not built for bumps.
Somebody said his search page looked just like mine. Shawn Michaels' Explore page looked just like mine. It's crazy. It's crazy, but hilarious and kind of relatable for a lot of people, I guess.
Yeah. My Explore page isn't meant to take bumps in the ring, so.
Wale Mania for sure. We'll be there. We'll also be at Stand and Deliver.
Yes.
Woo. Love a good NXT show during Mania weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, who else? Who else knows where we'll be? Where else?
Yeah. The more we figure it out, the more we'll keep y'all posted, and we're really looking forward to this Mania weekend. It's gonna be a fun one. It really is gonna be a fun one.
Take some flicks, chop it up, maybe collab. Who knows? But with that being said, I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. Deuces. Oozes.
Nice. I haven't heard the word flakes